Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Season of Arrivals intel. And in this video I have a pretty sick DPS glitch to share with you. It's very simple to do, it hasn't been patched yet. Everything that you're going to need for this is fairly available in the game, so it's really something that most people will be able to take advantage of. If you've been playing it all this season and you might have the season pass, I'm sure you have everything that you're going to need to do this already. And even if you haven't, everything is fairly available, as I said, and will be on rotation periodically. But before I get to all the information regarding this DPS glitch and everything you'll need, I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 30,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway or any other giveaway on this YouTube channel is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag or sometimes a secret trivia question that you can leave the hashtag or the answer to the trivia question in the comments section down below to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags and trivia question answers, they stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, go back, check out another video, and why not do it again? Also, I just want to remind everybody that there is a Discord channel associated with this YouTube channel. And feel free to join up. There's some good people in there always playing. If I'm in the channel, please feel free to come by, say hello, and if you're on PC, we'll get some games going anytime. Open invitation, but feel free to join. Okay, so now on to this DPS glitch. We're going to need a few things. One, we're going to need ammo. Second, we're going to need to go to the tribute hall, which we're already in, because we're going to be doing some game testing. Other things that you're going to need or want. In my case, I'm going to be using the Izanagi's Burden. This could probably be paired with other things, this particular glitch, but in this case, the Izanagi's seems like one of the best things. And in my case, we're going to be kind of tandeming this DPS glitch with another glitch that is specific to the Izanagi's. We're going to need the Temptation's Hook sword, which is available from the Prismatic Recaster. I would suggest you go pick it up. This is a great sword because it actually allows you to throw projectiles, which count as sword hits, and that is going to be part of this whole thing by the end of it. So again, Temptation's Hook and Izanagi's, maybe something else, maybe Wither Horde if you want to give it a try. There might be some other weapons out there that might tandem well with this, but I'll leave it up to you at that point. Maybe you can leave a comment down below if you found a better way to use this particular glitch. A Taking Charge mod, I have one on my helmet. No other mods on currently, and I do that for one reason. I've noticed that if you have other mods on for some reason that might be or working contrary to this, it'll essentially disrupt this from happening. And I don't know exactly what mods those are. It's kind of weird that there is a build of mods that essentially makes all the builds that you have on every piece of armor completely arbitrary. But in this case, I'm just cleaning out, I'm using clean pieces of armor, except I'll be using the transverse steps, which will come in handy later on. And we're going to be using the Lucient Blade mod on my Warlock Bond in this case, but I believe this can be equipped to several other things. And the Lucient Blade mod is available from the Prismatic Recaster on rotation. So upgrade your Prismatic Recaster so you can essentially get more mods available every rotation, but it will be there. I would suggest you picking it up before the end of the season. This is going to be one you're not going to want to miss out on. And while charged with light, as the description goes, dealing damage with a sword gives you bonus sword damage for 5 seconds, consuming 1 stack of charge with light. So this is where our Taking Charge mod is going to come in handy. And this is going to be where our sword that allows us to throw projectiles is going to come in handy, because this mod will stack that damage buff even if you throw the sword damage. So in this case, you can get this mod to proc even at range. That's a good thing. That's going to be all you're going to need as far as those things are concerned. And what we're going to want to do is create an orb of light. Obviously, if you didn't know, Masterwork Weapons create orbs quite a bit faster, so use them. If you don't, you're making mistakes. I've used a recluse in this case, but that's not really going to matter. One that I would recommend picking up from the Prismatic Recaster and masterworking it is the Breachlight. Very good this season. We're going to create a charge of light. We have 2. I'm going to get my Honored Edge shot, my charge shot. I'm then going to sprint after that. And as you can see, I now have 4 shots with my Honored Edge actually procced as well as Charge with Light procced. This is because the transverse steps give you a reload when you sprint. Sprint speed increased after a short time sprinting. Your currently equipped weapon is automatically reloaded. Now in the case of the Izanagis, that of course gives you back 3 of the shots that you've charged into the 1. This doesn't give you 4 charged shots. You have 1 charged shot, but you also have 3 normal shots after the 1 charge. So if you were fighting an enemy and you have your 1 charged shot, and then you'd have to reload to get any other shots, in this case that skips that whole step. So you'll be able to do, within a certain frame of time, the 1 charge shot as well as 3 normal. I don't really have to go into any more detail on why this is advantageous and something you're going to want to do. In this case especially. So we have our charge with light. We're going to take out our sword. Throw it at the ogre. Make sure that the keen buff is active, and then fire and fire. And that's it. Bye, Mr. Ogre. This is because the damage buff you get from your sword actually carries over into other weapons. So you have a 5-second period once you throw your sword charge at the enemy to swap weapons and fire with that weapon, whatever it is. In my case, it's the Izanagi's. And you'll have that damage buff for that 5 seconds. So you're going to want to be quick about it, of course. But with the damage that the sword does, which is a fairly long damage period, plus the damage buff that you get from your Honored Edge, plus the damage buff you're also getting from the Keen buff, you can essentially do 1 big shot, which will hit for, it says 68,000, but I actually believe it's higher than that, plus a secondary 1 shot, which will do almost 20,000 damage. So within 2 shots, you're going to do over 80,000 damage. I actually think it's closer to 100,000 damage. Plus the damage you're doing from the actual sword. So that allows you to essentially 2-tap a yellow bar ogre. And I don't think at this moment in time there's anything that can do quite as much damage so quickly. So let's do it one more time. We're going to get a charge of light. We're going to get our Honored Edge buff. We're going to load it up. So we're going to have 4 shots now, plus our Honored Edge buff shot. 2 stacks of charge with light. We're going to take out our sword. Get the Keen buff active, and boom, boom. Even if you miss one of the main shots, you of course have the 3, so you can essentially rapid fire and it's over. And because Izanagi's is a 90 round per minute sniper rifle, you can do the timing yourself, but I believe that's almost 100,000 DPS per second, maybe 120,000 DPS per second. That might be the fastest DPS currently in the game. So take advantage of this now. I don't know if this is going to be patched. I don't think it will. It's sort of obscure enough. And it is fairly fair in my opinion. These are the kind of things that I hope Bungie doesn't take out of the game. Though it might be a glitch, I think it's actually when this pairing of mods, armor, and weapons is actually having the most synergy. And those are the kind of things that I think should stay, regardless if it's how it was intended to be used. So that's going to be it for all the info in today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you found this information helpful. Hopefully you find this pairing of weapons, armor, and mods to your liking. And for the secret hashtag, you can leave at the end of this video in the comments section. Leave a hashtag Temptations Hook or a hashtag Lucian Blade or a hashtag Season of Arrivals or any other thing that you might think is prevalent in the information we brought to you today. Leave that hashtag down below. And as always, I am Wilhelm Scream. Once again, thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and we will see you in the next video.